What's up, guys? Welcome to Promotech. Thanks for tuning in. The Pixel 11 Pro leaks are starting to reveal something much bigger than a yearly smartphone refresh. Google is quietly changing the foundation of the Pixel experience itself, and some of these decisions could completely reshape how Android flagships compete over the next few years. The crazy part is that the most important upgrades aren't even the ones Google will advertise on stage. Let's dive right into the video because once you connect all these leaks together, the Pixel 11 Pro starts looking less like a normal upgrade and more like Google correcting years of hidden weaknesses. For a long time, Pixel phones survived on software reputation alone. Great photos, smart AI features, clean Android, but underneath all of that, there were compromises users constantly felt. Battery inconsistency, overheating, weak sustained performance, average modem reliability. People loved Pixels emotionally, but trusted Samsung and Apple more practically. And honestly, this may be the first time Google truly understands that problem. The clearest sign is Tensor G6. On paper, most people will just hear new chip and move on. But behind the scenes, this could be the biggest internal shift Pixel has ever had. Google reportedly moving production away from Samsung and over to TSMC changes everything. That's not a tiny supplier switch. That's Google basically admitting the old approach wasn't sustainable anymore. Because if you've used previous Tensor devices heavily, you already know the pattern. The phone feels magical for quick AI moments, but under pressure, gaming, video recording, multitasking, hotspot usage, things start heating up fast. Battery drops quicker. Performance becomes inconsistent. The Pixel experience starts feeling fragile instead of premium. Now suddenly we're hearing about a redesigned 7-core architecture with one ultra-powerful core pushing beyond 4 GHz. Combined with a new GPU, upgraded TPU, and better efficiency management. That tells me Google isn't chasing benchmark screenshots anymore. They're building for constant AI activity running silently in the background all day long. And that's important because the smartphone industry is entering a weird phase right now. AI features are no longer optional extras. They're becoming part of the operating system itself. Real-time translation, generative editing, contextual assistance, voice processing. These things constantly hit the chip behind the scenes. So efficiency matters more now than raw speed bursts. Which brings me to the cameras, because this is where Google's strategy suddenly becomes very aggressive. For years, Pixel cameras were basically software carrying aging hardware on its back. Google squeezed unbelievable results out of older sensors, while Samsung and Apple kept upgrading physical hardware generation after generation. But now leaks are pointing toward entirely new sensors across the lineup. Kimash for the standard models, Botet for the Pro main camera, and Barris potentially handling telephoto duties. That sounds like technical jargon until you realize what it means in real-world usage. Better light intake, faster capture speeds, cleaner zoom data, more reliable video processing. And combined with Tensor G6's upgraded image pipeline, the Pixel 11 Pro might finally stop feeling like a photo-first phone and become a complete camera flagship overall. And I think Google knows this matters because smartphone cameras are reaching a dangerous point. Everybody's photos already look good. So now consistency becomes the real battleground. Which phone handles difficult lighting better? Which one keeps skin tones stable across lenses? Which one records reliable video without overheating halfway through? That's where Pixel has historically struggled. But then, right when it feels like Google is finally fixing everything, the Fold leak happens. Apparently, Google may reduce some Pixel 11 Pro Fold variant from 16 GB RAM down to 12 GB. And honestly, this decision says more about the smartphone industry than people realize. Foldables are insanely expensive internally. AI processing is becoming heavier every year. Component prices are rising. Companies are running out of room to increase prices without backlash. So now brands are starting to hide compromises in places average users may not immediately notice. And that creates a dangerous long-term question. If Google wants AI to become central to Android, why reduce memory headroom on the very device category designed for multitasking? That contradiction is fascinating. Now, another leak I can't stop thinking about is Pixel Glow replacing the temperature sensor. At first glance, it sounds gimmicky, just flashy lighting effects copied from other brands. But the deeper meaning is actually more interesting. Smartphone companies are realizing AI still feels invisible to most people. You can't physically see intelligence happening. So brands are experimenting with visual feedback systems that make devices feel more alive and reactive. Pixel Glow could end up becoming less about notifications and more about creating personality around Gemini interactions. Tiny visual signals, context-aware lighting, subtle behavioral feedback. It sounds futuristic now, but honestly, so did always-on displays before they became normal. Quick side note, this is actually why I've been enjoying Walverse lately. They don't just repeat specs or leaks. They focus on how tech decisions affect real users long-term, especially with AI becoming such a huge part of modern devices. If you like deeper conversations around where smartphones are heading instead of just bigger battery, brighter screen, you'd probably enjoy their content too. And by the way, if you're watching regularly and still not subscribed, you're genuinely missing the best part of this community. Over 70% of viewers here aren't subscribed, and the cool thing about this channel is the audience actually pays attention to the details most people ignore. The comment sections here usually end up more interesting than half the tech articles online. Because the more I look at Pixel 11 Pro leaks, the more this feels like Google preparing Android for a completely different future. A future where the phone matters less as hardware and more as a constantly learning AI system wrapped inside hardware. The only question is whether users will accept the compromises Google might make to get there, especially once these AI features start demanding more power, more memory, and more trust than smartphones ever needed before. Take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.